Revised article, enhanced journalistic refined narrative style. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Airedale News YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As Becky and Lisa's long-simmering conflict explodes into open warfare, Betsy is finally forced to choose a side, and this time, she chooses Lisa. Coronation Street viewers were left absolutely reeling as Becky Swain unleashed a chilling and venom-laced warning during a tense prison visit with Lisa Swain. The moment sent shockwaves far beyond the sterile visiting room, proving that incarceration has done nothing to dull Becky's sharp instincts, or her appetite for destruction. With icy calm, Becky reminded Lisa that she still held the power to drag her down with her if she so desired. She promised, without raising her voice, that she would happily make life a living nightmare, not only for Lisa, but for Carla as well. It was a threat weighted heavily with shared history, unspoken secrets, and damage that had never truly healed. Becky knows exactly where the bodies are buried, and exactly which emotional wounds to reopen. Though Lisa tried to project strength and resolve, the encounter clearly rattled her to her core. Becky's words carried a dangerous implication, that secrets long buried could be weaponized at any moment, reducing Lisa's carefully rebuilt life to rubble. Still, Lisa refused to back down, driven by love, guilt, and a stubborn belief that she could finally break free from Becky's grip. The pressure only intensified back on the cobbles when Carla dropped by Lisa's flat, determined to keep the visit brief and businesslike. She hoped to collect her belongings and leave without emotional entanglements. No small talk, no confrontation, no reopening old wounds, but the atmosphere turned instantly uncomfortable when Lisa made sure she was home. Carla, never one to dodge the truth, bluntly admitted that there was far too much painful history involving Becky for them to pretend everything was suddenly fine. Scars like theirs don't simply fade, and betrayals that deep don't evaporate with time. Yet Lisa wasn't ready to accept that reality. Instead, she doubled down, declaring Carla the love of her life and revealing her plan to visit Becky in prison to demand that she stay out of their relationship. The confession backfired spectacularly. Carla accused Lisa of snooping, of stirring up danger instead of letting sleeping dogs lie, before storming out, hurt, angry, and convinced Lisa was playing with fire. Left alone, Lisa's heartbreak hardened into reckless determination. That determination drove her straight back to Becky. At the prison, Lisa laid her cards on the table. Carla meant everything to her. And in a raw, dangerous moment, she admitted she wished Becky was no longer around. For anyone else, those words might have been a shock, but for Becky, they were fuel. She responded with a dark, satisfied smile, reminding Lisa that she was far from powerless. She could still ruin her life, still twist the truth, still plant seeds that could land Lisa behind bars. This wasn't empty bluster. Becky was calculating, biding her time, savoring the knowledge that fear still gave her control, and that is when Betsy steps in. Spoilers reveal that when Betsy overhears Lisa confiding in Carla about Becky's threats, something inside her snaps. Any illusion that the adults will handle things sensibly evaporates. Fueled by fear, anger, and fierce loyalty, Betsy heads straight to the prison, determined to confront her mother herself. She knows Becky better than anyone. She knows intimidation is her favorite weapon. And this time, Betsy is determined to take it out of her hands. The prison confrontation is explosive. Betsy makes it crystal clear that she will not tolerate any further manipulation or psychological warfare. She tells Becky, without hesitation, that her threats have consequences, and that she will not allow Lisa or Carla to be terrorized into submission. For the first time, Becky is left seething, not because she's being challenged, but because she's being challenged by her own daughter. Someone she can't easily dismiss. Someone who knows her darkest corners and refuses to excuse them. The look in Becky's eyes raises a chilling question. Is she all talk, or is she truly prepared to destroy everyone in her path? Back on the cobbles, the emotional fallout leaves Betsy shaken and vulnerable. Carla is the one who checks in on her, offering quiet reassurance rather than platitudes. As the adrenaline fades, Betsy's bravado collapses, replaced by raw fear. She begs Carla not to leave her alone, a plea that reveals just how unsafe and fractured her world feels. Carla is left facing an impossible choice. Staying means risking being pulled deeper into Becky's chaos. Leaving could mean abandoning Lisa and Betsy when they need her most. Meanwhile, Lisa wrestles with guilt and dread, replaying Becky's words over and over. She fears she's made everything worse, and that Becky might actually follow through on her threats. The knowledge that Betsy has placed herself in Becky's line of fire on her behalf fills Lisa with gratitude and terror. As whispers spread on the cobbles and tensions rise, it becomes clear that this conflict is no longer contained. Becky thrives on the chaos she's created, using prison as a stage for psychological warfare, dropping hints and half-truths designed to unsettle and intimidate. Days pass, and the strain takes its toll. Lisa grows withdrawn and jumpy. Carla battles sleepless nights. Betsy oscillates between fierce resolve and crushing anxiety, questioning whether defying her mother was brave or foolish. Yet something shifts. Betsy begins to understand that choosing a side doesn't mean rejecting her mother entirely. It means refusing to enable her worst impulses. It's a painful, necessary step toward independence and moral clarity. As alliances solidify and emotions reach breaking point, Betsy's decision to stand with Lisa marks a turning point, not just in the battle against Becky, but in her own journey toward adulthood. Because in Weatherfield, the past never stays buried for long. And when it rises, it does so with devastating force.